Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One time for the one time. Yes, ma'am. Hit boy on the track. And yeah, man, we're back. Your boy has decided to up the difficulty back, right? I know I was playing on rookie for like the past two games. That's just not who I am or what I am anymore, right? I'm on a better, higher level, right? Also, I'm also coming to the realization that it's just the execution. You see, your boy add some shooting badges and upgrade my defensive badges, right? But yeah, man, your boy is no longer on that level, right? Where I need to play on rookie. I'm on the level where I can play on Hall of Fame, right? Take on the toughest difficulty, right? You know, taking on the Warriors here at home, one of the tougher teams to put it on Hall of Fame against, right? This is all that needs to happen, right? Good execution of the plan, right? On whatever because I was noticing that on rookie, it was just as tough to get that, angle, not so much get it right, but if you didn't get it right, you see what I'm saying? Then you were going to have the same issues that you would have on the highest difficulty setting or the lowest difficulty setting. So it becomes more and more apparent to me that you just got to get the angle right. Okay? You feel me? It's all about getting the angle right. Like right here, angle is good, right? The defender, he might have fell for the bait too much. Oh, I can just double here, but then I left my man wide open, right? And this is like, it almost is like the gameplay is starting to become indistinguishable from the rating or rather the difficulty. As you see Clay get pretty much clamped up by Zach LaVine. The play was intended for Clay, but yeah, he got clamped up. And then right there, that's just perfect execution, right? He got caught, pretty much trapped, so to speak, and no way for him to get around, or the only way for him to get around was to take the long way, right there. Curry didn't finish. Very rare. I know he's mostly known as a great shooter, but he didn't finish that time. And your boy would get the dunk at the rim. And Steve Kerr, he calls timeout. He's not happy with what he's seeing. We got the 7-point lead, 2-possession lead. I'm second on the rookie leaderboard. So your boy is balling, right? Warriors with the ball now. Clay with the shot. Switch out from Patrick Williams. LaVine with the rebound now. And the Bulls will bring the ball up the court. I was thinking, let me cut in. I said, no, let me come back, only for Steph to just basically be on his A game, right? 6-point lead, now a 4-point lead. The Warriors are coming back. Now, right there, DeRozan, he steps up in front of Clay. He makes me go get Andrew Wiggins, right? Wiggins pivot, triple threat step, gets a nice spot there, doesn't finish on the jump shot. Not the best defense from me, but again, right, not too much to worry about. Great angle here and a great finish at the bucket. And right now we got these Warriors up against the ropes. Hall of Fame difficulty, and we got them, pretty much reeling right now, right? 7-point lead, make it a 9-point lead. We balling, right? That was a Chris Paul sighting, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Don't let the game fool you. He's a 79 overall, but he still got the jump, still got the hops. This is still Chris Paul, right? It would have been nice if they gave him sort of like a rating like James Harden's rating, right? Instead, they got him at 79 overall. Talking about some because he's like 35 or whatever. He can't still get it done. That's irrelevant, right? And the Warriors will finish the quarter off, cutting the lead to 5. I will start the second quarter off on the bench. When I get back in, we're down by 3. Execution of the angle, perfect. Layup in there, right? Down by 1, right? But the Warriors, they're not going away, right? They got their chance to come back, little hook shot there, and they're going to try to stay on top of us. I get the ball there, great angle, right? And what I'm starting to wonder is, why is Zach LaVine starting over Lonzo, right? Lonzo is who I made starting guard, 2-guard, and they don't have him playing the starting 2-guards. You see me turn the ball over. Curry's starting to step up defensively. It's like when it counts, he's handling business, right? The Warriors go up by 3. Our ball now, right? Great angle, fantastic placement and position on the pivot there by Zach LaVine. Textbook give and go, right? Curry to Clay. Clay getting D'd up, right? You know what I'm saying? I step off just a little too much, and then right here, the screen just made me ineffective. And yeah, Coach Billy Donovan has seen enough. It felt like there was just very little effort after that, right? And yeah, man, right here, I'm trying to get the open spot. I don't get it, right? I'm trying to work to get it, but then I just say, I'm gonna give up on the play. I call ISO. Now I get free right here, but I'm committed to going to the basket. So I pass it out to DeRozan. This is a missed shot, right? We're down 4, and we desperately needed to get a bucket there. Kuminga with the ball, and look at Steph Curry pretty much doing what I do, right? Demanding the ball, right? And right there, the double team, well placed, well timed, it causes the turnover. I'll pass to Levine here. It's a good shot, but it's not a great shot. Covered just a little bit. Klay Thompson, all defensive team, player. And right here, just great. Look at that. Great, again, great pivot by Levine, shielding the defender from getting there to the spot quick enough. 34 points for your boy, and I'm 94% from the field. I'm red hot. Now, I get sat out in the third quarter. When I get back in, we're down by 3, right? Great cut again, and I'm at the rim. Now, I don't like that I'm not dunking, right? To me, that's just like an automatic non-starter. I should be dunking right there. Kobe White with some great defense. Vooch with the board. Doesn't give it to me. I'm looking for the ball, and instead of just doing that, wasting our time, I need to just get down court. And then if they don't give me the ball once we're down court, then you call a timeout, right? Or like when they mess up on the play or whatever. If I feel like it's time to call a timeout, call a timeout. Like right there, he's just perfect position, right? He would have had to either go the long way around regardless as to what angle he chose, right? Now, that right there, not the best defense. This is Steph Curry. Right when we feel like we're getting the upper hand on them, they make a shot. Right there, it's a rare miss, right? But yeah, man, the whole point is right there, right? You have to put him in a position to where the bait to come after him, run up and behind me is just too much, right? And again, right, his physical body positioning is literally right there, his back towards basically my teammates, right? So yeah, man, great defense there. We're up by 2. We're trying to make this a 4-point lead. Again, right there, right? Angle's perfect, not running into my teammate's defender, right? And then right here, defense, yeah, man. 3 points automatically. We're up by 1. Later portions of the fourth quarter now, right? Just under 2 minutes. Screen by Steph. Klay's somewhat open, right? They want to get the ball to Steph, right? No, they can't get it to him. The defense, fantastic. Great shot contest. You usually got to jump with them, but right there, your boy putting the hand up in his face was just enough. And they've already written the Warriors off. Player of the game for me. That looked like backcourt. It did, right? But they didn't call it, right? Now, Steph trying to pin me inside the paint. I get around him. I get to the bucket. I finish at the rim. 3-point lead for your boy, and your boy just dropped 50, right? A little later in the fourth quarter, right? Just under a minute to go, 1-point lead for the Bulls, right? Klay gets open off the screen from Steph. I'm there to help out, but then Vooch does not get the board, and Kevon Looney puts the Warriors up by 1. Right here, clutch time, crunch time. I get the lane. The gather was started, but Stephen Curry with a clutch defensive stop there. And I'm just committed to reaching in. I don't want to just commit the intentional foul just yet. 13.9 seconds left to go in the game. Reach in. DeMar's like, man, just intentionally foul. This is going to most likely be an L, right? Because Steph Curry gonna make these, right? We got one more opportunity to make this either a tie game, go to overtime, and yeah, I proceed to take the shot. So you should know right there, I'm just going to take this L, right? But this is still a big confidence boost, right? 50 points on Hall of Fame after a string of like bad games on Hall of Fame and not really bringing my A game and not really bringing the effort. So I'm just glad to have done as well as I did. Now, game 40 is a very interesting story, right? That was game 39. That was our 4th loss of the season. Game 40 was a W. But for some reason, I do not have the footage. I don't know what was going on. I've been experiencing some issues with my laptop as of late, right? I don't know what the problem is, right? And I'm using my laptop as like a go-between or a middleman from the footage on my PlayStation 4 to the footage on my phone, because I edit this on my phone, right? I like the editors I have on my phone, Power Director, just a little bit better. So I don't really like Share Factory like that. I do use CapCut, but as of late, I just started using it to render the video in 4K 60 frames per second. But that's neither here nor there, right? Because from some point in which I was transferring the footage from my laptop to my phone, I don't know, right? It said that it didn't pull up on my phone. I don't know what that was, and I had already deleted the footage after moving it to my USB. So I don't know what's going on. Right. Anyway, right, we're up by 2 here in Cleveland, right? Being guarded by Ty Jerome, that is, right? He plays decent defense. He doesn't stop me from getting the spot. I make one free throw, I missed the other, right? And then right here, yeah, this is just fantastic cut, right? He was either going to run into his teammate or run or have to take a longer, maybe more rounded angle around my teammate. And then right here, Donovan Mitchell going spider on Zach LaVine, right? That was just nasty. I don't know what to say about that. Now right here, I'm trying to make sure I get the angle right. I get it pretty good. I finish at the rim, and 3-point lead for us is pretty much a back and forth game, right? 3-point lead for us. Donovan Mitchell screen, no good on the alley-oop attempt. I'm basically going to stop the half. I'm going to go right into a half-court set, as I usually do. And now we have a 5-point lead, right? 4-point lead now towards the end of the first quarter here, right? Instead of passing the ball to, is that Io? I turn it over. 4-point lead in jeopardy, right? Is that pass to Karis LeVert, and he scores. And now they're only down by 2. I get back in the game, it's a tie ball game, right? So we were on their necks for a second. I don't get the ball. I got a little irritated. They didn't want to give me the ball when I'm basically not asking for it. Maybe I did ask for it. All I know is that I'm thinking I had a blow by earlier. Let me try again. I turn the ball over. It's a tie ball game. Kick it into Donovan Mitchell. Fake shot, good. 2-point lead for the Cavs, right? Again, just get the angle right. Now right there, the angle was good, but your boy did not create enough separation to make that a less contested shot. Now I'm cold and Donovan Mitchell is hot, or at least he's starting to heat up. Dunk at the rim, 4-point deficit for the Bulls, right? Bringing the ball up the court. I'm like, look, man, I gotta get this right. Now the angle is bad. Obviously the ref was kind of in the way. I needed to angle it just a little bit more towards the out of bounds line. I almost get it, but then in a split second, he just gets right in front of me. And in the same situation right here, he keeps on basically scouting me and cutting me off. Now I do finally get in front of him, but that's when the shot is already up. And at this point, I don't know what to do. I need to bring better effort, but instead of doing so, I just get a little frustrated. I don't play good enough defense. He and ones us, and now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead, right? Now the angle looked good, but I ran into my teammate's defender. And then I passed the ball to Dosunmu, who misses. And right here, I just pretty much gave up. Intentional foul. In my mind, I was justified because I said, look, you're hurting the team. You're not making shots. You're not making good cuts. Just get out of the game. And in so many ways, I was like, I called timeout. I was like, in so many ways, let's just let the team figure it out, right? Because I don't know at this point that I don't feel like I'm a superstar, right? I don't. I get the angle there, fantastic. I lay it in and it's good. And now I'm only down by 7, right? Maybe it's just a little bit of a quit mentality, but for the most part, I'm not feeling like the superstar on this team, right? I'm feeling like just another guy, right? I'm getting 24 minutes a game. I'm trying to make it so that everybody else gets a fair shake at playing time and chances to look at the rim and get good looks. And whenever I'm out here, I'm just demanding the ball, taking as many shots as I can. And right now my efficiency is low and I don't, again, not a great angle, but I was still in front of him. So I was able to finish. 7-point lead again. And here I go, committing another intentional foul. Hurting the team even after I'm starting to get good shots, right? What I think I should do at this point is what I said. Get off the floor. Let my team figure it out. Because in so many ways, I'm also kind of blaming them, right? When I get an open look, pass me the ball, right? I know I'm a rookie, but pass me the ball, right? Right here, I almost had it. I didn't have it. I'm patient. It's like, look, let's set it back up, right? And this time around, I'm going to go around this guy. I'm going to get a lane. I get it. I finish it, right? 7-point lead yet again. Now, all I got to do is play better, right? No, right? I'm going to commit another foul. Reach in at this point, right? Fourth foul of the game. Coach is like, I'm not taking you out. So that should have registered. He finally takes me out. But that should have registered something in my head. Like, look, coach ain't taking you out even after all those fouls. Something is going on, right? You might be more important to the team than you think. Back in the game now, 4-point lead for the Cavs, and now I'm coming, right? I think I'm more like Jordan, right? You need to be more like Kobe, right? Kobe was just relentless. That Mamba mentality, just a relentless nature coming after you, win or lose. I'm just not going to stop, right? And that's the mindset you want to have, right? Donovan Mitchell, he does not get the alley-oop, but Jared Allen gets the rebound. He dunks it in, and look at their faces, right? That does not inspire confidence. That does not have the look of a guy who knows they got this in the bag. They hear the footsteps. They know we're coming. They know that we are not going to give up or give them any amount of room, right? They know at this point, look, we can't breathe. We can't do nothing but continue to play as good as we've been playing. And they know that's not always going to be possible, right? We're one of the best defenses in the league. Even with the L's we've taken, there's still only 4. And you got the highest scoring rookie in the league. They have no answer for me. And then they try to throw an alley-oop. And instead of kicking the ball down court, I transition more into a half-court set and I take the lead. 2-point lead for the Bulls. Tie ball game now. And Spider Mitchell does Spider Mitchell type things. He steals it. He's hot. He does not finish because your boy fouls him. That's my 5th one. I got to be careful because all that foolishness that I did earlier has basically cost me a chance to keep my team in the game. Now, right here, I get the opening, but I don't get the ball, right? I get it now when I don't want it. I pass to Levine. He shoots. He does not make it. I don't get the board. And right here, I just gave up on the team completely gave up on the team. Foul out with plenty of time to come back in the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter, but we win the game by 1. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I know it might just be his face scan, but that's just what I'm talking about. It's like he was worried. He knew, right? He didn't really have us on the ropes. We had them on the rope. We had them right where we wanted them. As you see, I get a finishing badge and I've maxed out my defensive badges. And from this moment forward, I've made it clear to myself in my mind, there's no point in going back to rookie, play on Hall of Fame from here on out, right? Defensive badge, my last one. I want minutes, but I'm like, nah, forget it. I can't get it, right? There's nothing else I can do, right? Minutes requires just a little bit more on the VC in terms of perimeter defense. I'll settle for post lockdown. I want to save my VC. And yeah, man, finishing badges are starting to pile up. And I need to you need a lot more VC to make a lot of those finishing badges happen in terms of the skill cap. So I'm gonna just leave it there, right? I go to animations because I'm looking like, yo, I need some new animations. I deliberate for a few minutes in this menu before I finally decide on athletic one-handers off too. But anyways, let me get up out of here, get at me and function with your boy.